Hello everyone, remember this? CycleCon 2019. CIG always calling this a demo, and you can clearly see the ring structure around the wormhole. And then in last Thursday's IC, CIG said this.
So we made a creative decision to remove the circular gates that we were doing in some of the concept art before. It just didn't match the reality of how we wanted to set these up in the world. They're supposed to be naturally occurring. And if you have like this infrastructure around it making this circular jump gate, then that's not showing like how it actually functions in the world.
His argument makes zero sense. If jump points are naturally occurring and are stable, of course you can build structures around them. Seriously, you sound like you're reading text from a teleprompter. This does not feel like this is your honest opinion. And does this mean the demo CIG showed us at CycleCon 2019 was just another faked video? Like for example Reclaimer Claw in action in March 2023, 8 months later, Reclaimer Claw is just another beam. Yeah, CIG spends a lot of money on faked videos. And we have the Spectrum thread started by our for your CIG, some clarity on jump points. Link to this is in my first pinned comment below. There will be jump points where you have to use ATC, and there will be transient jump points that do not have or use ATC. Transient jump points are free for all experiences. You align, tune and deactivate the jump point and then you are pulled in. Why are not all jump points just transient? But this is very good news for vendors. They don't have to ask ATC for permission to invade UAE space. They can just use transient jump points. The inclusion of ATC in the permanent jump points flow is not a technical requirement needed for transitioning players between systems or anything like that. Okay, why have it then? This seems like a very cringe, very artificial, very silly process having to ask ATC to enter a natural occurring jump point. I fail to see any logic. The ATC exists here for fairness to all jumpers. The fairness intentionally omitted in the transient flow. Again, CIG, do you realize how comically artificial it is to ask for permission to jump at a natural occurring jump point? How does ATC actually does this? How does ATC interact with a natural occurring jump point? How is this supposed to work? Yes, it's a game, but even games need some level of logic. Additionally, the ATC exists to imply and actually impose some level of decision making on those who choose to skirt the law or play it outright criminally. Those players may instead choose or have to seek out transient jump points to make their journey in order to avoid this extra scrutiny. Come on please, CIG. ATC can prevent some players, and I guess still vendors, to use those permanent jump points. How? If you were UAE in charge of protecting a system like Stanton from lawless systems that you know you border with, like Pyro, would you operate in open borders with them? I don't think you would. You would find a way to control it. Exactly, I am 100% with you, absolutely. So have a military base at the jump point, have military ships at the jump point, control the jump point, have patrols, but don't make it so that we have to ask ATC and bad people and vandals are not allowed to enter. I need to clarify the statement about shooting off the jump point, as the way I worded this before was incorrect of the facts. There is no error in the footage in the IC episode, and what you see is not a gun shooting the jump point to activate it. This is VFX we have at this moment in time for activation step, and what you see is how it functions in the game at this moment in time. Okay, why does this look like a gun shooting then? Why can't you make something better? We are in year 12, you have more than $700 million and more than 1,200 people working on this game. To me this looks like poor damage control. Once again, CIG put something into the game without thinking things through, without thinking in advance, without having any plan, without having any concept. If you show a demo at CycleCon 2019, if you are showing the jump points in your newsletters, if you are showing the jump points in the letter from the chairman, and now, oh no, we think it is not fitting our game, we will just remove it. Don't you think people have questions? I think those jump gates would be very cool, very nice, and they would fit perfectly into Star Citizen. With those jump gates you could even make ETC way more believable. Say you have a big door, a big hatch at the jump gates, and ETC opens and closes this door, this hatch, instead of magically influencing a natural occurring jump point. And please Chris, please CIG, stop making faked videos for your weekly shows and for CitizenCon. People will remember this. Come on, be more honest, please. Let me know what you think in the comments below and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
We are now in the Pyro system, and we streamed out Stanton as we were traveling and streamed in Pyro. We are going to have the Pyro system next year. Obviously, that brings in jump points. We're going to have dynamic weather,
including the upcoming planets of the Pyro system. So the upcoming Pyro system and the upcoming Pyro system. And for the upcoming Pyro system. The upcoming Pyro system. The upcoming Pyro system. Upcoming Pyro star system. For the upcoming inclusion of the Pyro system. And even the upcoming Pyro system.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.